This time of the year, in the springtime, what do we have to be willing to do as fishermen? I'll give you a little hint. Things are changing every single day. So what do we have to do? Good morning, guys and girls. March 16, we're looking in the book of Psalm 91:14. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high because he has known my name. That's God speaking right there. Because he has set his love upon me, upon God, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high because he has known my name. Here's what I wrote about that in our Catch a Better Life book. You want to check this book out, go to jimmyhouston.com. One of my little rules of thumb is, if it's important to the bass, it's important to me. By the way, I have that same rule with Chris. If it's important to Chris, yeah, that's right. If it's important to Chris, whether it's food, whether it's cover, whether it's weather or the spawn, figure out what is most important to the fish that you're trying to catch, and your odds will increase dramatically. Figure out what is important to the fish, and your odds will increase dramatically. How important is God to us? How important is to you and me? This psalm is talking about it's talking about a person who has a very deep love for God and clings to Him, clings to God. One who has personal knowledge of God's love, a personal knowledge of God's mercy. Someone who really, really trusts God. And here's the blessing for that person. Here's what you get back as a blessing from God when you really love Him, when you've got a deep appreciation for Him. You get honor directly from God Himself. You get honor, God will honor you directly from God Himself. Plus, you get deliverance from trouble. God will deliver you from trouble. I want to be that person. I want to be that person that trusts God so much. I want to be that person that honors God in everything that I do. I want to put Him first in everything that I do. I want to be that person that God is talking about right here. I want to be that person. Do you? You want to be that person? Here's our tip for today. And it's a pretty good one, especially this time of the year. Be willing to change baits, to change colors, and to change techniques in early spring as water and weather conditions change rapidly. That's right. As these conditions change rapidly, and they change throughout the day. We were fishing the other day on over Lake Nokomin. It's just beautiful. It was a beautiful day. It was cold that morning. And to give you an idea of how the changes was, it was below freezing that morning, like 28 degrees, but it got up to 60 some odd. So it went from freezing cold to beautiful. Water temperature rise during the day. A front come in about the last hour and a half before dark. The temperature fell 10 or 15 degrees in about a minute. And by the time we got back to the boat ramp, after that last hour or so before dark, it had dropped 25 degrees. Because of all that happening, because the water changing and weather changing, in springtime you have big heavy rains. You might be fishing and all of a sudden the lake rises a foot or 18 inches during the day while you're fishing. You have to be willing to change techniques. You have to be willing to change lures. You have to be willing to change color, cloud cover, clear, all kinds of things. You're fishing clear water and the water muddies up. You get back in the end of a creek and you're fishing dingy water and all of a sudden you get back in the end and the water's clear. You have to be willing to make adaptations and change. Make adaptations and change. And that will catch you a lot more fish. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And remember, I sure do love you.